So I probably shouldn't have fucked the intern. Yeah. But in my own defense, I just couldn't help it. You know, I mean, she had the most beautiful drinking problem. And just the most adorable issues you've ever seen. She was the perfect specimen of the damaged Jewish girl. And I love damaged Jewish girls. Maybe because I am a damaged Jewish girl on the inside, you know, where it counts. So I'm not sure how, you know, she came to be in the office. You know, interns just kind of show up. But I definitely noticed Rebecca the morning that she started at our small but well-regarded humorous literary magazine, Snark. It's not based on anything real at all. I could tell she was a mess, you know, self-consciously arty and creative in that way that only 21-year-olds can be. You know, her long curly brown hair was streaked with red, and it was piled atop her head like laundry. You know, her fingernails that weren't bitten to the quick were sort of covered in peeling purple nail polish. Her eyes were sparkly and glittery with shiny blush, and, you know, she wore these platform-soled combat boots that made her all of 5'4". So we would work late into the night at the magazine, and I would listen to her talk about, you know, God and poetry and art and things that were, like, important. And I don't know, I mean, she would talk about these things that really mattered to her, and because they mattered to her, for some reason they started to matter to me, and all of a sudden I found myself caring. Which is strange, you know, because I don't really care about anything, you know. I mean, please, caring is so early 90s. This is New York, 2008. Well, actually this was like 2005, but whatever. Caring, who cares, please. So one night she asked me to meet her and go over some of her writing, and we were talking, and it was late, and things were getting kind of personal, you know, and she starts to cry, and she says to me, I really am glad that I can talk to you. You know, I just don't feel like I have anyone to talk to about all this stuff, and I guess I felt really alone and lost ever since my father died 2 years ago, and sometimes I just wish I could talk to him about all this stuff, and I really, really miss him. She really started to cry, you know, so I hugged her, and I'm like, you know, totally platonically. And I was like, it's okay, I'm here for you, you know, it's cool, I'm here for you. But all I got out was like, it's okay, I'm here. And she kind of looked up and I kind of looked down, and then we were totally kissing. And she said, oh, I miss you so much. And I'm like, it's okay, I'm here. Daddy, I miss you so much. It's okay, I'm here, I'm here. And I was thinking, oh my God, this is so wrong. And she took off her shirt. And then I started thinking, this is really, really wrong, as she took off her pants. And I admit, once we were naked on the floor, I stopped thinking about how wrong it was. I mean, I knew it was wrong, but I'm weak. So after that, she left for graduate school. And I went into this like downward spiral, and I got depressed, and I started watching a lot of TV, which you do when you're depressed, and I became deeply involved with the entire lineup of the WB. Particularly the Gilmore Girls. I would watch it and be like, Luke, Lorelai, you love each other. Just admit it and move through the fear and into the love. And then one night I realized that like all of my most significant emotional relationships were with television characters, and that wasn't so good. I wanted to have a real relationship, right? Like Rory and Lorelai. You know, I wanted my own family, and my biological clock was ticking. I mean, I'm not going to be fertile forever, right? So I want a baby, and I want a baby now, but where am I going to get a baby? You know, who's going to give me a baby? No one's even going to let me adopt a baby. So I made one up. I wrote on my blog, hey everybody, my daughter turned 2 today. For those of you who don't know, about 1.5 years ago, I adopted a little Chinese baby named Wing Li, and she's the apple of my eye. Today she turned 2 and we had a party. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. Keep on coming. Bye. So I started getting emails from people that I hadn't heard from in like 10 or 15 years. Congratulations on the baby. Oh my God, that's so amazing. You had a baby. The baby, the baby, the baby, the baby, the baby, the baby. Yeah. Yay. I got an email from my brother-in-law. Congratulations on the baby. I emailed your parents to congratulate them, but they didn't know about it. Guess they know now. Smiley face emoticon. Then my mom calls. Hi. Mom, yeah, I know I should have told you. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. The thing is, Ma, this is a little awkward, but I made the whole, what? You're sending a check? How much? Really? Wow, thanks. No, that's great. Yeah, that'll buy a lot of Pampers. Thank you. Love you too. Bye. I know what you're thinking. But trust me, it isn't easy being a single parent of an imaginary child. I had to start a support group. SPIC. Single Parents of Imaginary Children. We get together once a week and talk about the challenges of raising an imaginary child. I mean, it's hard enough to deal with the pressures of parenthood, but imaginary children come with a whole different set of challenges and responsibilities and prejudices. For instance, I took Wing Lee to the zoo in Central Park and we had a great day. You know, she just loves the bears and the monkeys, you know, she's just crazy about the monkeys. Monkey. Right? And so I took her to the zoo and we're walking around and this guy is like staring at her and I'm like, what are you looking at, huh? Huh? What are you, some kind of pervert? You into little girls? Is that it? Oh my God. You're prejudiced against my daughter because she's imaginary. Well, what the fuck makes you think you're so special, Mr. I'm so real guy? Fuck me, fuck you. Why I oughta... Did I break it or did you...